Hey everybody, and welcome to Stock Abilities. I'm going to be talking about politics today. Not that exciting, but like, share, and subscribe to this video if you want more videos like this. The only reason I'm talking about this is because this can directly impact the stocks that you are a part of. Now, this is a big health bill going on here. They tried to pass it and they delayed it a little bit. Now expected on Friday, though it still may lack necessary GOP votes. Trump ultimatum, pass health bill now or live with Obamacare. Now, if you're in a healthcare stock, you might have noticed some red today. And then, of course, you can get a little bit of an advantage jumping into that. But I'm going to go into this a little bit here. I don't know a whole lot about it, but the short answer is they're trying to repeal Obamacare. A lot of people don't like Obamacare, so it's a little confusing why there's such hesitation. But you got to read into the bill and understand the bill. I won't say that I do. This is more like a propaganda article here. So anything you read here, it's all vague. Very big tax cut, blah, blah, blah. Lots of propaganda, nothing really all that substantial here to read. The main thing you got to know is whether the bill is going to either pass or not pass. Obviously, if the bill passes, since a lot of people don't actually read what the bill's about or anything like that, a lot of people are going to get excited and assume it's necessarily good news, and you're going to notice a pop in stocks. Going a little bit quicker into this here, and nothing too substantial here. But Obamacare is collapsing and American families are paying the price. And it goes into details about premiums and driving out healthcare options for patients. You got this guy here talking about it, blabbing around, not necessarily anything substantial. You got Speaker Ryan's presentation on the American Health Care Act and blah, blah, blah. And he goes, 8 need-to-know facts about the AHCA, dismantles the Obamacare taxes, eliminates the individual and employer mandate penalties, prohibits health insurers from denying coverage, so on and so forth. Goes into different details about the benefits and all that. Scroll down enough. Frequently asked questions, and you go all the way down to the bottom here. We are delivering on our promises to repeal and replace Obamacare with President Trump's proposed healthcare reforms. There's an updated bill. You can look into it if you want. It's really not that exciting. The ultimate thing to pay attention to here is how it affects stocks. As you can see, this is my short sale restricted list. Some popped up here. It's not just going to affect healthcare, it's going to affect other industries as well. So if you notice your stock's really slow or it dips pretty heavily, it might be a good buy into Monday. If you want a long position and you just want to expand that position, don't really sell anything necessarily tomorrow. I'd hold on to it until Monday, but tomorrow might be a good day to buy on quite a bit of a dip. Because a lot of people are going to be wondering what's going on with these, so they'll probably be buying into healthcare stocks rather than a stock outside of that niche. It's kind of a sector, a big sector news, so a lot of sectors elsewhere may be affected. You guys might have seen this with the Snap IPO that affected a lot of different companies, and you can see little core values disappearing from them. Of course, what you want to look for here, I got an undervalued, oversold. These kind of stocks, you want those that are affected in different regards here. Of course, in anticipation of the news of the healthcare bill, there's going to be a lot of healthcare stocks popping quite abnormally here. Might explain why the HTGM popped and actually held its price. So this might actually be a good pick into tomorrow. A lot of these might have actual continuations if they're in the healthcare industry. Keep that in mind. Of course, set your own filters and everything, but the goal here is to focus on healthcare. If you're not in a healthcare stock, it might be a good time to jump into other stocks that you want to go long in or those that you want to do a swing on. Keep that in mind, even for the healthcare stocks. If it's bad news come tomorrow, look for an overreaction into Monday. Friday, of course, you don't get a lot of volume necessarily. So you might notice not as big of pops, but you should still see some nice pops coming into play. I'm personally going to try to jump into something tomorrow, but we're going to see how it looks and what the news may or may not be. I'm going to be very careful, jump in early, grab some pops, and get out, and then just kind of watch the news and see what happens. Going back to the main article here, the Trump ultimatum, pass healthcare bill now or live with Obamacare. He's really trying to push this here, so keep that in mind. Now he pushed himself into presidency, so that's something to keep in mind as well. So he's a pretty interesting character to watch over. So there's very likely chance that this should probably pass, despite everybody seemingly against it. Now they were all against Trump not becoming president, so keep that in mind. We'll see what happens, and thanks for listening in. Make sure to like and share this video, share your comments below if you have any input, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want more videos like this. Have a nice day.